Hey guys, this is Zach. We're all done with the Player Cup 2 qualifier videos. I definitely don't think we qualified. But anyways, it's time to get back to Hope for Master Ball. Now, this month we are going to use the last team that we used in the r/VGC subreddit live competitions. So that team we'll talk about in just a moment. But anyways, I actually today talked to Nintendo support about getting 3 of my Joy-Con sent in for repairs. So I just want to know in the comments below, have you ever had to deal with Joy-Con repairs yet? Joy-Con drift, actually, mainly. So let me know down in the comments below if and how you've been affected by Joy-Con drift. But basically, I've stopped playing in handheld extensively because I don't want to break any more Joy-Cons, especially on my Switch Lite. So this is going to be the team we use: Talonflame, PZ, Clefairy, Urshifu, Dark, I believe, Choice Band, with Primarina and Ferrothorn. So this team did pretty well in the r/VGC subreddit live tournaments. We didn't get any high ranks to place, but I feel like it should be enough to get us the Master Ball. We do have our first opponent, Fernando. So here is the beat up. I actually feel like Clefairy Primarina is a pretty decent bring here. And I have to watch out for the Rotom Fan. And we'll just... I feel like we should bring in the Urshifu. I feel like Primarina here is our Dynamax candidate. Okay, so they do go with the Sneasel and Terrakion. I feel like a Follow Me Hyper Voice should be fine here. I do have to worry about a Protect and a Taunt. But if we can get Terrakion low enough, it getting to +4 shouldn't be that threatening. And I think we should Dynamax off the bat, but I was just worried about making sure that we get spread damage, because you want to chip down Sneasel too. So you fake out the Primarina. And max Steel Spike. Is this enough to knock out Clefairy? It is, unfortunately. I don't think this Urshifu is actually max speed. This one is max speed. And it's actually the water one. Okay, I thought it was the dark one. It's been a while. The dark one is on the Lapras team. We have no reason to not lock into Surging Strikes here. So I think we can just double into the Terrakion. I want to say we should see a max guard here. But between these two Pokemon, you're maxed, you can't target both of them. So you can only take one of them out. So you Ice Shard. You're trying to break a Focus Sash. And you do actually get a hit off first. Urshifu does hang on though. And we see once again its Life Orb. So we'll be able to get some damage into the Sneasel, but I want to say it's probably Focus Sash. Yeah, there's the Focus Sash. So your Dynamax is over, and we still have one more turn. No, this is our first turn. Let's Single Strike into the Sneasel and go ahead and Geyser into the Arcanine. You can't get a Snarl off here. And we actually outspeed the Arcanine with Urshifu. And that Snarl is not enough to bring out Urshifu, so we know that we're going to outspeed it the next time. So if we knock out the Arcanine here, we'll just be able to double into whatever comes in. Okay, so we're going to be able to double whatever comes in. And it's the Rotom. So we might as well just max Geyser. Surging Strikes. Both moves are rain boosted, and Surging Strikes is just going to be enough. I definitely think locking into Surging Strikes was fine there, because I knew that. And like with Ice Shard, that means you probably don't have Triple Kick. And without Triple Kick, like, you don't have enough damage to knock out the Urshifu. So Surging Strikes, you get a crit, so the Intimidate didn't even bother Urshifu when it came down to it. But we're going to go ahead and jump into the next one. Joquin. Okay, so a lot of similar pieces. A late game Porygon isn't bad here. And there's not really much other than the Darmanitan that threatens the Ferrothorn. I would have to say they're probably bringing Tailwind to try to match ours. Hitmontop and Porygon Z. So I want to say you fake out the Clefairy here. And let's just go for the Hyper Voice for the spread damage. I don't know without maxing if we survive. If we survive a max strike here. We are AV, but Porygon just has so much offensive power. Okay, so we called the fake out. And you doubled into the Clefairy. We're going to go ahead and get good damage off on both of these. So I think next I just want to follow me and Hyper Voice again, because we're stalling out the Porygon Z. And the speed drops really don't affect these two on the field. And you do land a Stone Edge, so... Here I want to kind of like force them to target into the PZ. I just want to switch in Ferrothorn and get one more Hyper Voice. So we did get them to go into the Ferrothorn. And that should be enough to get rid of... Okay, there goes Hitmontop. So we've stalled out the Dynamax here. So I think the Protect is really obvious, but I'm going to go for it anyway. The late game Tailwind could be very troublesome for my Porygon Z. But can you ignore the Ferrothorn when it's this low? Okay, so there's the Tailwind. So you're going to outspeed my Porygon Z? And there's the double knockout. So Talonflame wasn't sashed. So who is sashed in? So as long as it isn't... Oh, it is Gengar. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and Leech Seed. And I might as well Hyper Cannon here because I'm probably losing. Okay, I just need Leech Seed to hit. Oh, goodness. Of course that would happen. So how many turns of Tailwind do they have? They have 2 more turns of Tailwind, so we could stall out Tailwind. I actually think a double here is fine. I want to see what they want to do. And the battle's going to be canceled. Okay. Okay. So we're going to leave it on a high note for the first episode back after so many Player Cup 2 qualifier matches. Let me know down in the comments below about that question, about the Joy-Cons. Have you experienced Joy-Con trouble yourself? And feel free to have any other conversations in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We have passed the 200 subscribers, but just barely. So I would like to get a little higher before we get too celebratory. And I also just want to try to reach to that next goal of 300. So if you're new here, you made it through this video, thanks for watching. If you want to see more of this, make sure you subscribe. Anyways, I'm Zach, and I'll see you in the next one.